All right. What I said was true and it proved my point. There is a young lady on here. Her handle is not your ordinary Denise. Not your ordinary Denise. This is not to attack you because your views is your views, your opinion is your opinion, your feeling is your opinion. But I also have an opinion about Tyler Perry movie Straw and any other Tyler Perry movie. If it does not resonate, then it's not for you. You've been stopped watching Tyler Perry movies? Good for you. What you said, and I'm paraphrasing, I'm not quoting, I'm paraphrasing. It messes with your subconscious. It takes you back to a place of trauma or a uncomfortable place that you once was in. You reliving it, you're recycling it. Paraphrasing. This is my thing about that. As I mentioned in my video, if it takes you back to that place and you have to relive it or subconsciously think about it, dream about it, or it's popping up, it's because you're not healed. You're not healed. That's like a person. I'm going to use myself. I used to drink. My dad is an alcoholic. And I became a drinker at a young age. And I found myself drinking every day, all day. I was one of those pissy drunks. I wasn't drunk until I pissed on myself. And I knew that in my mind. I ain't pissed. That means I ain't drunk enough. When my son was 2 years old, I looked him in his face and said to him, I can't wait till you grow up so we could drink together. I was between 19 and 21 years old when I said that. I'm 52 years old today and you can't pay me to pick up a drink. I stopped drinking in my 40s. You can't pay me. And I could sit around tons and tons and tons of liquor and don't even think about drinking. Don't think about how it made me feel, the good times, the bad. I don't think about it because I know that I know that I know this is not what I want. This is not what I need. I don't think about it. And can no one come along and tell me, taste this, have some of this, you want a cup? You sure? I'm sure. That's not my thing. Now, everyone is not as strong as me. Everyone may not be healed, delivered, whatever you may call it. But I know for me, I can only speak for me. When I'm done, I'm done. There's been times where I say, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, I'm for real this time. And then you go back on that dumb shit. But when I'm done, I'm done. When I'm done, I'm done. It ain't no going back. It ain't no looking back. It ain't no thinking. And if my mind do reflect on something that I know that I've been healed and delivered from, I revert and go right back to the regular scheduled program. I don't nest there. I don't root there. I don't stay there. And that's what people try to tell you, even the specialists. Oh, if your mind revert back, think about it, deal with it, spend some time there, and then move on. No, 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 no. I'm not spending no time there. Because when you dwell there, how one of the late greats said it, when you fool with trash, trash get in your eyes. So if you cannot watch a Tyler Perry movie and you're no longer in that place, why should it bother you? Why do you need to meditate on it? Why are you even thinking that it's going to draw you back? No, I'm healed. Nah, I can't go to the crack house because I may be tempted. I may go back because you're not healed. Because you're not delivered. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with that, but do not pull nobody into your nonsense. Or if it's not nonsense, don't pull no one into your belief. That was and is a good movie who may help, which it may help someone to ease their pain, to help them navigate through their season. Everything is not for everybody. I used to like to drink, liked everything about it. But to someone else, it's, ooh, what? What you like about it? What? I don't like nothing to control me. I don't like them. You know, that was my thing. Tyler Perry movies is not for everyone. I got it, I understand. But for those who it is for, let them enjoy it. And keep your opinion on you. Not on no one else telling them why they shouldn't and what it does to your mental. No, that's what it's doing for you, Denise. It can be a lifesaver for someone else. I'm not encouraging anyone to watch it. I'm not encouraging anyone not to watch it. I watched it and I'm saying that it can be a helpful tool to someone who is going through that. Or to someone who has gone through it. Or to someone who will go through it. And they can go back and watch the movie. Let me tell you something. True story, Miss Denise, and anyone who's thinking like Denise. I was in my early 30s, between 30 and 33 years old. I just had an issue with the man that I was seeing at that time, who fathered two of my kids. And he was in a relationship with someone else. and we were living together. And he put that relationship all in my face. And yet, dealing with me and treating me horribly. I was messed up in the mind. I didn't want to go home, so I went by my parents' house and sat on the sofa, crying, reading the Bible, praying, trying to get him on the phone to take my call. I'm at my wit's end. I just sat there. And a movie came on. I don't know the name of it, never heard of it, never seen it, don't know nothing about it. Movie came on. As I'm watching this story unfold, this is the story of my life. This movie is telling my damn life. What is this? Who is this? And how did I get here to have this plan in front of me? That movie was The Diary of a Mad Black Woman with Helen and Charles. She was there for Charles. She loved Charles. She took care of Charles. Charles had a whole relationship, a whole family, but she still wanted her marriage. She wanted her man. Helen didn't feel good about herself. She didn't think she was good enough to be in another relationship. Helen had tunnel vision. She wanted Charles. It wasn't about the house. It wasn't about the money. It wasn't about the career. It was about Charles and her marriage. People had to work on her. People had to work with Helen to let her know that she is worthy of love. And if this relationship is not meant to be, it's okay to let go. It's about you. It's about your happiness. It's about fulfilling your wants and your needs. And it was at that moment I knew I had to let that relationship go. Now, I did not run in the arms of another man, but I started caring more about myself and my children, my possessions, my happiness, my cares, my concerns. And then that's when Charles want to come back around because Charles need help. But you know what? It's too late. So those movies that Tyler put out, it may not be for you particularly, but trust and believe it is someone. And no, you're not ordinary. You're extra. Because with the message that you're spewing, and I didn't watch the whole video in its entirety, but it sounds like you're a blessing blocker. You're blocking someone from being delivered, healed, by telling them it messes with you psychologically in a negative way. As I said before, I know mothers who has lost their child. I know people who have lost someone that is dear to them, and they carry on and carry out as if the person is here. There are cultures that I read for myself that they do not bury their loved ones right away. They keep them in the house, dressed and propped up in a chair. There's other cultures that I read that on certain days they will dig up their loved ones and bring them home. There are people out here that is mourning a loved one where their minds may not be right here with us. And that when they go out in the world and handle their business, people may mistake them for doing something weird that can cause them their lives. So this movie can be a aha moment. Like, no, I don't want no one to misinterpret my behavior, my actions, my speech, my look. Let me straighten up. There's two sides to a coin. That is my message. If it don't apply, let it fly. Until